saw your face across the room tonight. Felt every year fall out of your sight. I thought I'd buried what we were, but love remembers even when it hurts.
I told my heart to let you go, to learn a life I didn't know. But every road I tried to take still led me back to our mistake.
We were scared, we were proud, said too much then said nothing out loud.
If we try one more time, just you and me, no promises, just honesty.
Through the fear, through the pain, could love still be alive?
If we try one more time.
I'm not the man I was back then, but I've learned how love should end and how it should begin again. If you'll take my hand.
I'm not the girl who ran away. I've learned some truths the hardest way. But when you look at me like that, I feel our yesterday. If we let go of who's to blame, we might not lose it all again. If we try one more time, heart to heart, no running when it gets too hard.
Through the dark, through the tears, let's see if love survive. If we try
One more time. What if this is our chance? What if love is asking us to dance between the past and who we are?
maybe hope isn't far, far.
If we try one more time, here and now, no looking back, no asking how.
Fuel every scar,
Every sky,
every lie.
every lie, I'll choose you every time. If we try one more time, if we fall together.
But at least we tried forever.
If we try one more time, if we try one more time. The clock still ticks the way it did when you were lying next to me.
Same old walls, same empty bed, learning what goodbye can be.
I smile now, but it's not the same.
Some nights still call out your name.
After the goodbye,
Love stays quiet, like a shadow on my heart. I don't cry the way I used to, but missing you still hurts this hard.
winter cold.
Left a trace of your cologne.
Some things I keep, some things I don't.
Some goodbyes follow you home.
I don't regret the love we made.
I just wish it didn't fade. After the goodbye, love stays quiet in the corners of my mind.
Every love we left unfinished still comes back from time to time.
I don't beg, I don't deny. Love doesn't end after goodbye.
Maybe love was never meant to disappear, just to be spared in memories that softly stay.
Long after words fade away.
After the goodbye,
I stand stronger with your echo in my chest.
I don't need you here beside me to know that we were blessed.
I'll carry us, I won't deny. Love doesn't end after goodbye. So if you ever wonder why I steal it back, but don't cry.
This is about learning how to live after goodbye.
I used to measure every day by all the words I couldn't say. Your memory was all I knew, like love was something I outgrew. I held the past too close to me, afraid of who I'd be. But I'm finally moving on, slowly, not forgetting what we were. I still carry every lesson, but not the weight, not the hurt. I don't need to close my heart just to prove I'm strong. I loved you true, and now I'm finally moving on. I see your face in passing cars, in half-heard songs and falling stars, but it doesn't pull me down. It just reminds me I was found. Love changed me in 1,000 ways, and I'm thankful for the day. Yes, I'm finally moving on, gently, with my feet back on the ground. I'm learning how to trust again and love I haven't found. I'll let the future take its time. I know where I belong. I loved you true, and now I'm finally moving on. Maybe love was never lost, just carried at a different cost. If I could speak to yesterday, I'd say it's okay. I'm finally moving on, feeling, with open eyes, with open hands. I don't need to run from feeling to understand who I am. I let love come when it's meant to come. I won't force what's gone. I loved you true, and now I'm finally moving on. So here's the nights I don't look back, to quiet hope, to second chances. I'm still the man you used to know, just finally moving on. I've seen the world change right before my eyes. Old photographs, faded colors, softer skies. Years have gone by like a familiar song, but every road I've walked still way too long. I've loved and lost, I've made my mistakes, but my heart still trembles every time you say my name. You're still the one I love after all this time. Through the broken dreams and the passing signs, when the fire grows low and the nights feel cold, you're still the one my heart will hold. We've had our moments, we've had our scars, late night silence, driving old cars. But in your eyes I still can't see the girl that once believed in me. If the world turns loud and pulls us apart, I'll find my way back to where you are. through every high and every hill. When the world lets go of what we were dreaming of, you're still the one I love. So let the years keep passing by, let the stars fall from the sky, as long as my heart still knows your name. My love for you will never change.
The house is quiet, the lights are low. Another night I face alone. Your coffee cup, your favorite song, proof that love still lingers on. I tell myself I'm doing fine, but your absence still knows my mind. I still feel you here in this silence, and every breath I take at night. Even when I say I'm over you, my heart still calls you mine. I've learned to live without your touch, but missing you comes natural. I still feel you here. I walk the streets we used to know, where time feels slow and memories grow. Every laugh, every tear we shared still lives in every prayer. I've closed some doors, I've healed some pain, but love like ours doesn't fade. I still feel you here in the silence, when the world is fast asleep. In every dream I try to run from, you're waiting there for me. I don't ask for yesterday, I just feel you anyway. I still feel you here. Maybe love was never meant to lead, just shapes the way it breathes. If you ever feel alone, know you're never gone. I still feel you here in the silence, stronger than before. Even if we're miles apart now, I feel you more and more. I won't fight what's beautiful, even if it hurts a little. I still feel you here. whispers near. I still feel you here.
I've been walking through these streets with your name inside my coat. Every light feels like a memory of words we never wrote. I've tried to build a life that fits, a shape that feels brand new. But every road I travel on still bends back into you. I don't fight it like before. I don't ask what's wrong or right. Some hearts already know their place, even in the night. You're where I always belong, no matter where I go. In every quiet moment, in every song I know, you're where I always belong. Even if we're apart, some loves don't need to be held to live inside the heart. You've seen the years change everything, the way I speak, the way I feel. But the truth I learned from loving you is the only thing that's real. I learned to let the silence stay, learn to breathe alone. But there's a part of me that never left the place we call home. I don't wish for yesterday or try to make it new. I just carry what it gave to me and log it through. You're where I always belong, no matter where I go. In every quiet moment, in every song I know, you're where I always belong. Even if we're apart, some loves don't need to be held to live inside the heart. If tomorrow brings your face back into my life, we'll meet it with a calmer soul and open eyes. But if this love was meant to stay, only as a sign, I'll still be grateful for the way you changed my life. You're where I always belong, in every truth I learned, in every bridge I had to cross, in every lesson more. You're and find my way back home to you. The nights don't feel as heavy now as they used to be. I've learned to sit with memories and let them breathe. Your name still shows up now and then like a familiar friend. It doesn't hurt the way it did back when it had no end. I don't ask for answers or try to change the past. I just let the feeling come and let it pass. Maybe love will find us again when the time is right, when the wounds have learned to heal and the stars align. Maybe love will find us again in another way. If not in this lifetime, I'll be okay. I've seen your smile in strangers' eyes, heard your laugh and rain. Some pieces of us stay behind in every place we've been. I don't regret a single day, I don't take it back. Some love were meant to shape our hearts, not to last. I don't wait by open doors or hope for signs. I just trust what we had once meant us time. Maybe love will find us again when the time is right, when the wounds have learned to heal and the stars align. Maybe love will find us again in another way. If not in this lifetime, I'll be okay. If tomorrow brings your name back into my life, I'll meet it with a calmer heart and open eyes. But if this love was only meant to teach, not stay, I'll carry what it gave to me and walk away. Maybe love will find us again under different skies, with kinder words and softer hearts and no goodbyes. Maybe love will find us again, or maybe it won't stay the way. I'm thankful now for yesterday. So here's to all the loves we were and all we couldn't be, somewhere in between it all, you still live in me. You didn't save me with big words or promises too loud. You just stayed when things went wrong, when I was breaking down, while I was busy chasing dreams and running from the truth. You loved me in the quiet ways I never knew I knew. I thought love had to hurt sometimes to prove it was real, but you showed me how it feels when someone stays. It was the way you stayed when I pushed you away, when I couldn't love myself. You loved me anyway. It was the way you stayed, no matter what I did. Now I understand too late what true love is. I see you facing empty chairs and songs I can't ignore. Every place we used to be feels heavier than before. I thought you'd always be right there, no matter how I ran. Now silence is the loudest sound I've ever had. I don't blame you for letting go. You waited long enough. Some hearts don't know what they have till they lose love. It was the way you stayed when I pushed you away, when I couldn't love myself. You loved me anyway. It was the way you stayed, no matter what I did. Now I understand too late what true love is. If I could turn the clock around, I wouldn't be afraid. I'd hold you close and tell you everything I couldn't say. But time don't listen to regret, it just keeps moving on. So I carry you inside my heart in every song. It was the way you stayed in my darkest days. You were more than just my love, you were my grace. It was the way you stayed. Now you're gone away, but I love you for the rest of my life that way. So if you ever hear my name on some old radio, know every note is saying thank you for the way you stayed. When the night falls quietly and the world is fast asleep, I hear your voice inside my heart, a promise I still keep. Through the doubts and broken roads, you were standing there, like a light I never knew was always meant to care. I've been lost, I've been afraid of loving once again, but every time you say my name, I'm whole somehow, my friend. You're everything I believe, every dream I couldn't see. In your arms I finally know what love was meant to be. You're the reason I still try when the tears fall melody. You're everything to me. I remember empty days when hope felt far away. Then you smiled and pulled me close and taught my heart to stay. Every scar, every mistake, you never turned away. You saw the man I tried to be, not the fears I couldn't say. In your eyes I found the strength I thought I lost in time. You made this restless heart of mine believe in love again. You're everything I believe, every dream I couldn't see. In your arms I finally know what love was meant to be. You're the reason I still try when the tears fall from my eyes. You're my truth, my melody. You're everything to me. If tomorrow fades to gray and the world breaks us apart, I'll still carry you with me. You're deep inside of my heart. No matter where this life may go, no matter who we'll be, every road leads back to you, my only destiny. Oh, you're everything I believe, every prayer inside of me. When I'm weak, you make me strong. You're where I belong. Through the storms and through the years, through the laughter, through the tears, you're my love, my harmony. You're everything to me. So stay with me, don't let go. This lad is all I need. Forever starts right here tonight. You're everything I believe. I thought I had more time. I thought you'd always stay. I didn't hear quiet cries or see you drift away. I was busy chasing days that didn't feel like home. I never knew that loving you was all I'd ever known. You were standing right beside me while I was looking past. Some hearts don't see what matters most till it's already past. I let you go too soon before I learned your worth, before I knew some loves are rare. Once upon this earth, I let you go too soon with words I didn't say. Now every night I'm learning what I threw away. Your name still finds me in the dark, and songs I can't escape. Every memory we left behind feels heavier with age. I tried to love somebody else, tried to move ahead, but your voice still lives inside everything I said. I don't blame you for walking out. You waited long enough. Some hearts don't understand until they lose love. I let you go too soon, before I learned your worth, before I knew some loves are rare. Once upon this earth, I let you go too soon, with words I didn't say. Now every night I'm learning what I threw in. If I could turn the clock around, I wouldn't be afraid. I'll hold you close and tell you everything I couldn't say. Time to listen to regret, it just keeps moving on. So I sing your name into the dark, like an old love song. I let you go too soon, but I carry you always in every cry, promise I still haven't made. I let you go too soon, and now I understand. Loving you was the best thing I ever had. So if you ever hear my voice in the middle of a tune, know there's a heart that never knew how to stop loving you. I've learned how to smile again, how to sleep alone at night. I've learned how to say I'm fine, don't sound alright. But every road I walk these days, every quiet might choose, still carries pieces of the man I was when I loved you. I don't call your name out loud. I don't ask for you to stay. Some loves don't completely. They just shame. Some loves stay with you, even when they're gone. Like an familiar song playing softly on. Some loves stay through the Some lessons only come from loss. Somehow some last day with you in the quietness, in every broken arms, in every some last day long after goodbye. They don't have to be remembered. They just don't die. So if you understand why we're bad, there's never I've been walking through these streets with your name inside my coat. Every light feels like a memory of words we never wrote. I've tried to build a life that fits a shape that feels brand new, but every road I travel on still bends back into you. I don't fight it like before, I don't ask what's wrong or right. Some hearts already know their place. Even in the night, you're where I always belong. No matter where I go, in every quiet moment, in every song I know, some loves don't need to be held to live inside a heart. I've seen the years change everything, the way I speak, the way I feel. But the truth I learned from loving you is the only thing that's real. I've learned to let the silence stay, learn to breathe alone. But there's a part of me that never left the place we called home. I don't wish for yesterday or try to make it new. I just carry what it did to me and walk it through. Moment, in every song I know, you're where I always belong, even if we're apart. Some loves don't need to be held to live inside the heart. If tomorrow brings your face back into my life, I'll meet it with a calmer soul and open eyes. But if this love was meant to stay, only as a sign, I'd still be grateful for the way you changed my life. You're where I always belong, in every truth I learned, in every bridge I had to cross, in every lesson learned. You're where I always belong, no matter how far I roam. If anyone asks where my heart meets, tell them it's home. So when the night feels long again and the stars feel few, I close my eyes and find my way back home to you. The night is breathing soft and slow, your shadow on the wall. We've said so much without a word, yet nothing said at all. I've tried to fight these feelings, tried to let them go, but some hearts don't listen to the mind, only love knows. We've been broken, we've been strong, we've learned to live somehow, but every road I walk alone leads me to you now. Only love knows why I still see you in my dreams, why your name still holds me close to who I used to be. Written lines on us, but not erase the truth. Every scar we carry now was born from loving you. I've lived 1,000 different lives, tried to change my fate, but every version of my heart still knows how to wait. I don't ask for perfect days or love without its pain. I just want this moment here to feel your heart again. Only love knows why I still see you in my dreams, why your name still holds me close to who I used to be. Without this lie, some feelings never learn to fade, no matter how we try. We live between the words we say. Only love knows why. Only love knows why I'm still standing here tonight, with a heart that never learned how to give up the fight. Only love knows why, when all the reasons died, still reach out in the dark. Only love knows why. So if this love remains a song, the time won't let us try. I'll keep it playing in my soul. The house is quiet after dark, your picture by my bed. I talk to you in empty rooms, say things I never said. I thought the time would heal it all, or help me move along. But every night my heart still knows where it went wrong. I've learned to smile, I've learned to cope, pretend I'm doing fine. But every what if in my head still sounds like you were mine. If you were still mine, I'd hold you closer now. I'd love you slower than I ever knew how. If you were still mine, I wouldn't waste one day. I'd say the words I couldn't say. If you were still mine, I see your face in strangers' eyes, hear you in old songs. Every memory we left behind still sings along. We were brave and we were young, we didn't know the cost. Some loves are only understood after they're lost. I don't blame fate or broken roads or time its cruel design. I only wish I'd known back then you were already mine. If you were still mine, I'd hold you closer now. I'd love you slower than I ever knew how. If you were still mine, I wouldn't waste one day. I'd say the words I couldn't say. If you were still mine, if loving you was all I had, I'd still call that enough. Some hearts don't get a second chance, they only learn from love. So I'll keep carrying this truth like a quiet fight that once upon a lifetime you were mine. If you were still mine, even just tonight, I'd make your world feel safe again. I'd make it right. If you were still mine, no fear, no pride. So if you ever wonder still about that loving time, I've been holding back these words for far too long. Every time I see your face, I hear our song.
I try to walk this road alone, pretend I'm strong, but every night my heart still knows where I belong.
I felt it too, I won't deny, from the start. Every space you left behind lived in my heart.
I told myself this love was wrong or came too late, but every time you call my name, I hesitate.
Maybe we're afraid of truth,
We're afraid of pain, but love was never meant to wait for us to change. When we say each other's name,
the world falls out of view.
every wall we built before breaks in two. When we say each other's name, we remember who we are. Two lonely hearts that found their way back where they belong.
I don't promise perfect days or endless time, just a love that's honest and a heart that's mine.
I don't need forever written in the stars. I just need to know tonight this love is ours. If we don't take this chance now, we may never know.
Some loves only come once, and don't let go. When we say each other's name, the world falls out of view.
Every wall we built before breaks in two.
When we say each other's name,
We remember who we are.
two lonely hearts that found their way back where they belong. If tomorrow changes everything and we fall apart, I'll still keep your voice with me inside my heart. No matter where this road may lead, no matter what we lose, this moment here is real enough to choose. When we say each other's name, nothing feels the same. Every fear just fades away in the flame. When we say each other's name, time stands still somehow. If love is asking us to stay, we're answering now.
So say my name just one more time,
And stay yours out loud.
Tonight we let our hearts decide.
Here